We had a couple days, so we went backpacking in Tahoe to the Desolation Wilderness. Started with all the tourists, but soon we got past Eagle Lake and everyone was gone. Beautiful trail. Allison wanted to look cool with her travel mug in her hand as she walked. Then the snow started. There was a lot of snow. June in the Sierra means you will get snow, and we did. That's where we're going. Dick's Pass up there. Some water crossings, but, you know, they were perfectly spaced rocks as if someone put them there, because they did. Beautiful views. Snow, snow, snow. Snow everywhere. Everything north-facing, east-facing aspect had plenty of snow. PCT marker. We used the PCT for 8 or 9 miles of our loop. It was perfect, but pristine trail. No complaints. Alpine lakes. You can't beat it. Crystal clear water. Just everything. We were looking for a bear around every turn, but we never seemed to find one, unfortunately. Here is some walking footage sped up because walking can be pretty boring as a spectator. Then in the afternoon, it was time for a swim. We didn't want to get our clothes wet, so you know what you do to avoid that is you just don't wear your clothes in the water so they can't get wet. Crystal clear water, quick backpacker bath, and then we were refreshed and ready to get up to our assigned campsite because they do make you have permits in the Desolation Wilderness. So hiking, uphill, 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 sped up so that it wasn't so boring. This is what Allison's pack looks like from the back because that's the view that I had. And climbed up the snow because it's the Sierra in June. Beautiful views of lakes because the lakes are beautiful. There's a marmot. We love those guys. Here's another one. They're such big chonkers. More snow. Very tedious because we did not bring traction or micro spikes and all I had was road shoes. Make America clipskin hats.
Nice.
These shoes are made for running on roads, but made them work for walking on snow. Lots of good practice here. Snow everywhere. Oh no. Let's see that again. Oh, oops. Graceful fall. Okay, back up, walking down into the basin. You can see Aloha Lake where we're going to stay off in the distance. Just beautiful trail. So many good memories. I've been through this section 5 times or something. Never disappoints. This section of the PCT is just even more beautiful with some snow on it. So we got lower. Mosquitoes came out because, obviously, they always ruin a perfectly good day. And then, beautiful meadows, pine trees, lakes, everywhere. Decided to throw a stick in the lake. Nice. And got to, I believe this was maybe Susie Lake. Climbed up one last snow patch. Very scenic. The snow just sits on the trail. Then a waterfall, because they're cool. You can see the water falling. That's why they call it the waterfall. More snow. Obviously at the top of this is a view of our lake, Aloha Lake, which means aloha. And that's where we're going to stay. So now it was just a hunt to find a campsite. Hungry and tired and ready to not be hungry and tired. So had to let our eyes adjust to this newfound beauty, and then we walked around the lake for a little bit until we found our perfect spot. There's Allison posing,
Well, where should we live?
asking where we should live. And then we found it. Here is me setting up the tent in fast speed so I look like an expert. It looks like I'm doing a pretty good job. probably. And Allison's filtering water because that's what you do when you backpack. And our home is constructed. And this is our home for one night. Filter some water, time to cook some dinner. These are ASMR sounds that I'm talking over. And here we go. This is the quintessential view looking out the tent. Frog noises. Flowers that are out of focus. Enjoy. And back to walking. We went over Mosquito Pass and it was early in the morning, so all the snow was frozen and hard, but then we dropped down low enough that the snow was soon the Rubicon River, and we crossed it like 5 times, so we had very wet feet. But road running shoes, they dried out quickly. And then, you know, when you run out of water, you have to filter water. So here is more ASMR backpacking sounds of filtering water. And then when you filter water, sometimes you want a coffee. So this is making a coffee. And did you know a bear can works as a really good seat? This is how you use it as a seat. And now the water's boiled, I am allowed to have coffee. Then we started walking again, because we're getting towards the end of our journey and your journey through the Desolation Wilderness with me. This is probably an out of context video, out of order, but it's still cool. This is more snow. We're walking on it. You can hear the sound of our feet on the snow. And it's all just pretty beautiful out here because it's the High Sierra, and that's pretty cool. I thought I was going to break this snow bridge, but I did not. You can hear the sound of wind and water and bugs. Not great on the ears, so you can hear my soothing voice instead. Our final crossing of the Rubicon River. And we climbed back up, joined the PCT for a second, and then we're on our merry way back to the trailhead. More views of walking uphill, some sound of my breath. You're welcome. Another lake.
That's Eagle Lake.
Another Eagle Lake. Allison says hi. One last patch of snow. Actually not, there's another one after this. But I think we avoided it. Let's see. Yep, avoided it. Drop down. A great view of Emerald Bay here. One of the most photographed spots in Tahoe. So that's neat. If you look closely, you can see a tea house on top of the only island in Tahoe. Fun fact of the day. Here's more walking footage. Then we got to a viewpoint of Emerald Bay back on the main highway. And a lot of people. And our route had a mile gap, about a 2/3 of a mile gap, so we had to walk the road with cars coming at us. And then we were done. Thank you.